might have heard of microdosing, where people take a perceptual dose of a psychedelic plant to enhance their mental health, their well-being, their creativity, their mood, and that kind of things. Well, what if I told you that you could do that without the plant, but just with the drum alone? I'm Sophie Messager. I'm a scientist turned drum healer, and in the process of writing a book I'm releasing this year about drumming, how drumming supports women's well-being. I discovered the practice of drum microdosing. That is basically using the drum just 5 minutes a day with an intention over a course of a few weeks, say 4 to 6 weeks, very much like you use plant medicine, and just doing 5 minutes of drumming a day and getting very similar results. That's what I discovered because I tried both. Got very, very similar results of brain rewiring, of loosening of tension, both in the mind and body. And I was absolutely amazed by the effect that it's had. And it was both very quick and very easy to do. And the reason why drumming works so well in changing consciousness, improving well-being, increasing creativity is because of the phenomenon known scientifically as auditory entrainment. So when you drum like this, at this kind of speed, which is about 4 beats per second, your brain waves entrain to the speed of the drum waves, and that puts your brain into a really a meditative state, a looser state of brain, relaxation, something that a lot of people, especially people who are overwhelmed, find difficult to do by meditation alone, trying to calm their brain down, trying to stop, often you try to meditate and your brain goes, oh God, what about this, what about that? Or you start to think, I must not think. That's my experiences. I've always found meditation like that, sitting still, difficult. But with drumming, both myself and a lot of people I've worked with report, and the science, there is published evidence behind it, showing that with drumming, your brain gets into that state without having to try. It's pretty much effortless. And from that state, if you imagine the state of being overwhelmed, stressed and stuck and not finding solution to a problem, you're like this. And then when you do even just 5 minutes of drumming, it sort of opens and loosens. And from that place, you can find solutions, you can find ideas. Rather than being, oh my God, you can get into a spacious state inside. And that's incredibly powerful, especially with the power of intention, which is doing a few weeks journey like you would do with plant medicine. So having discovered this, I'm really keen to offer it to other people, and I'm going to offer a free webinar about the topic of drum microdosing, where I'll tell you all about what it is, what the science says, how to do it, and my experience and sharing stories. And I'd like to invite you to join me on this webinar. It's free to attend live only, so if you can't attend live, the recording will be available on my website. It's taking place on Wednesday, the 26th of February at 8 o'clock UK time, so London time. And have I forgotten anything? And yes, you will find the link. You will find a link under or above that video, depending on which platform you're looking at. If you have any questions or you want to ask me anything that's not clear about this, please do get in touch. Send me a comment under this video, send me a private message. And I'm really excited to be sharing this practice with you, because it's incredibly easy and it's incredibly needed. And in the webinar I'm doing, I will also be sharing the group program. I'm going, the first ever group drum microdosing group program I'm going to be launching after the webinar. I hope to see you there.